Here we go. Yo. What up, though? MESHAUWN in the building. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, I'm excited to sit down with you. I know this got to be an exciting day. Just dropped your project.
Yes, I did. I dropped it. Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday, yeah. It was yesterday. For sure. Project coming out. Just before we get into the project and get into the journey, this is our first time sitting down. But why did you decide to drop a project instead of singles in this time and place?
Because I've been doing that. My management, they trying to teach me the game. So they feel like, you put a project out, we can work with it more. You can have, you can promote yourself more when you got a project. This is my first project, so.
Got you. So going into the project, kind of, for those who may not know, explain the title.
Big Mesh. I really feel like for a while since I first started rapping, everybody tried to little dog me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to make me seem like I wasn't, they didn't know my worth, and they was making me feel like that I didn't know my worth either.
Gotcha.
So, really it just took me to just chill and for me to just get back on my stuff, for me to be like, okay, nah, I'm big dog around here. Let me go ahead and remind it.
No, for sure.
So it was, thinking about titles and stuff, and I was like, what about Big Mesh? Like,
so I was going through it, and it was dope listening to the project.
Yeah, thank you.
Definitely adult content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the project, what's your favorite songs that's on there? Your top 3 that's on the project.
Rude.
Okay.
Bennett. And I'm going to say Tonight.
Tonight. Let me see. Let me go back to see mine on that I was rocking with.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull it up. Okay, so my favorite record on there is Talk Too Much.
Talk Too Much? Oh, yeah. I like
Man, that beat slap. That boy go off.
Yeah, I love that beat.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of old school, so I like that aggressiveness, just bars, the spit, you know what I'm saying, all those things. So that was my number one right there.
Thank you.
My next one was Handle That, and then Bend That. Those are my top 3 right there. Them boys slapping.
Yeah. I love all of them.
Got you. Like when you think of this album and putting it together, did you already, are these all the songs that you recorded for the album, or how many songs did you record before y'all picked these songs to put together?
I had already did Rude. I had already did Talk Too Much. I did Nasty. And I think it's another one, but I can't think. But I really think it's just them 3. Okay. Rude, it's been out since like 2019.
Got you.
But it's everybody fan favorite, and it was never out everywhere. And Ziggy remade the beat. Shout out to Ziggy. Ziggy made it. And Nasty, he remade that one too. Okay. And what's another one I just said? Oh God. Oh. I just said another one. But yeah, he remade those beats so I can be able to put it out on the tape so it can be out everywhere. So. Got
you. So the journey. Oh well, let's still on the album real quick. No features.
No.
I noticed that. I was expecting, you know what I'm saying, with the camp that you from and that you part of, I was expecting like some features to pop up, but you chose not to do any features. Like, why that? That's a bold move, especially for your first project.
Yeah, that was really why I did it, because it was my first project. I want y'all to hear how I rap, because really on the next project, I do plan on having a lot of people, especially from my city, Fort Worth. So you'll see that soon.
Got you. So, Mesha, Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah.
Like east side of the phone, right?
Yep, Eastwood. Yeah.
I think I was just over there. You know Jazzy Mac?
No.
Okay.
Maybe I gotta see that.
Is that where J-Dub from?
J-Dub. I think so.
Okay, maybe I'm not.
Or maybe Stop 6.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to get that. I don't want to get that confused. I know he from Fort Worth. That's all I know.
Got you. Eastwood, man. What was it like growing up in Eastwood, especially because we know Fort Worth has now been kind of known as a shooter, murder worth city. What was that area like coming up in Eastwood?
Honestly, I was in the house.
Got you.
Like still. But I mean, like to me it was chill. I was in the house. I was mainly with my cousins and stuff like that. Like I don't want to just act like I was just out there just doing the most.
Got you.
I wasn't in the mix. Mom wasn't having that.
Wasn't having that. Do you feel as an artist who don't have that stereotypical story of I got it out the mud, I was struggling. Do you feel like that hinders your career, or do you feel like it actually adds to it?
I feel like it adds to it. Like, everybody ain't gotta just grow up like, oh, I was just in the struggle and it makes you this popping rapper. You know what I'm saying? But it does motivate you, and it motivated me because I'm not saying my life was perfect. Like I've been through a lot, so that motivated me to be like, you know what, I can tell my story. Maybe that motivate somebody else.
Got you.
So I feel like it just adds to it.
I always said like my son, he 5, so he got a long way to go. But I was like, he ain't never seen the hood. You know what I'm saying? HOA, everything is the neighborhood nice. But I hope he be a rapper. Yeah. Because I want him to be kind of one of the rappers like, nigga, I ain't never seen broke. Yeah. All I knew was money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like some boss up shit I want my son to be on if he choose to be a rapper. I don't want him to feel like he had to get it out the mud. Yeah. I want him and my daughter to be like, I was born with diamonds on my neck and gold on my arm. Like I want them to be on that cocky shit.
And I feel like that'd be lit. I feel like people would, group to that because people like listening to like Rick Ross make people feel like they rich. That's what he made me feel like I'm rich when I'm listening to him. So I feel like everybody ain't always got to be like, oh, I came from here. I ain't had no money. We broke. Like you ain't got to do all that.
But speaking on, you did have your struggles, or your what we call pit stops. So your father, being a rapper from Fort Worth, he ended up being locked up. Yeah. Or getting locked up. How long has your dad been down?
He been down for like 5 years, but he really kind of been in jail most of my life. So it was kind of, like we was going up and down that road. So.
Got you. Now, you being the oldest of your siblings, are your siblings by your dad as well, or?
Only one of them, Renaya. That's my sister on my daddy's side, and I got my sisters, Marceline, Kendall on my mama's side.
Got you. Okay, no problem. So, like, with your pops being in and out of jail, what is that relationship like?
We're still like tight. I'm still like daddy's girl. But sometimes, I do a little bit like, dang, like I wish we had more time together. But, he make up for every time I see him. Or even when we talk on the phone, I just feel like he's still here, So gotcha. it don't really affect nothing. Okay. Just me just being able to physically see him, physically touch him and stuff.
Now you here with you getting ready to go on tour, or you on tour?
Yeah, I'm on
shows tonight, all those things, man. Like, how does that feel as an artist, man? Like, really getting out here and shaking and moving, living a dream that most people would never ever get to.
It's a blessing because I feel like I dreamed of stuff like this, and I just feel like every time I have a show, every time I got an interview, it's just a blessing to me because I'm like, dang, I would have thought, but never thought so soon,
Got you.
And there's so many talented people, like, it's like one of 1,000 people, more than that, 1,000,000 people,
So you got management. Now, before getting management, coming up as an up-and-coming artist to get to this point, what do you feel like was the hardest thing of being an artist to get to this point?
It was the recording with certain producers and stuff, and then just getting like bookings and stuff, having to deal with certain people. Really just talking to people. The communication, that's the hardest thing for me.
Got you. Now, when you say like working with certain like producers or things of that nature, kind of a little bit more explanation. Like, what makes that part tough? Because that seemed like that would be the exciting part.
Yeah. Well, I'm a female rapper, and I don't think of myself as ugly, but it's a few people that's attracted to me. They don't know how to handle it, so let me put it like that. They kind of be thirsty.
Got you. So, like, being that guys can be thirsty.
Yeah.
What is the best way for a guy to shoot his shot at MESHAUWN? What is the proper way?
They really don't have a chance right now. But I feel like, you just got to be a gentleman. You got to be real. Like, don't give me weird vibes. Like, oh.
Now, when you say you don't have a chance right now, it's because you dating right now?
You in my business.
I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want dudes to be... dudes going to shoot their shot regardless, but maybe that cut down on the clutter a little bit for you.
I'm just saying I'm doing my thug right now.
What does that mean? It sounds like you in a relationship.
Oh, my God.
It's okay. We in a world where it's okay to be in that.
I know, but I just don't want people in my business. I'm just.
How can you be a superstar without people being in your business? This is part of the thing. We want to know what you ate for breakfast. We want to know, what you plan to eat for dinner.
I got a little something.
You got a little something.
I'm gonna put it like that.
Okay. Now I put in this thing like I interviewed Erica Banks.
Yeah.
And that was a dope interview, and we kind of got into it about what she looked for when dating a person. Mm-hmm. So although you in a situation right now, when looking at a mate, when somebody approach you, what is the first thing that you look at that got to be on point?
His teeth.
Teeth.
I just got braces, but you see, I got myself together. I feel like, You getting older. If I'm looking at your teeth and they looking a mess, I can't do it. And they hairline. That's number 1 too.
Ah, damn, there's a lot of people out of there with that. They can't even help the hairline. It's genetics.
I don't know. You better do something.
Damn. So the teeth and the hairline.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because Erica thing was the shoes.
Oh yeah, but you gotta look at their face first. Like
Okay.
that's how I feel.
No problem. Okay, so then we get to the records, and I'm going down through it, and it is a very sexual, explicit record,
Yeah.
right? And we're in a time in hip hop where women do get given a real hard time.
Yeah.
Because it's like I guess the double standard is you want to be treated like a woman with respect, but then every single song or majority of the song is suck that dick, give me some money, jump on it, bend over, arch my back, slap it, I want it rough, give me some more money. How do you find that balance of wanting to really be treated the way you want, and should the music even matter on how a person treats somebody?
I feel like the music shouldn't even matter.
Gotcha.
But the way I feel like the respect is, like, if you're not respecting me, I ain't messing with you. Like, I ain't got to deal with it. Like, that's how I feel.
Gotcha.
Like, I ain't got to go back and forth with you. I ain't got to feel some type of way. I just feel like if you ain't respecting me, I ain't going to respect you. You're not even going to have my time of day.
Gotcha.
That's how I feel. But I feel like that is wrong how dudes actually, like, when I'm recording and I'm talking the way I'm talking in the studio, they feel like, oh, so since she do this, I get to talk to her like this. No, that's not how that works.
Gotcha.
That's how I feel.
But dudes go through it too.
Yeah.
Because if a dude talks gangster on the song, he a shooter, he a stepper,
Yeah.
I'm doing X, Y, and Z, niggas is going to press him to see if he really like what he like
Yeah.
in the song. So I think people kind of may get approached by the music in the song, which it shouldn't, because it's just entertainment.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately,
That's just how it
that's
goes.
how it goes. When in the studio, though, in the working environment, like, what do you look for in the studio, in the engineer and the producer?
I just go off vibes. Like, you gotta be chill. Like, the studio I go to now, the engineer, his name Boz. He keep it, it's kind of like dark with like the lights going around and stuff. I like stuff
So
like
club
that.
feel.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Gotcha.
I like it like that. It's chill.
Okay, so like when you look for a studio, is the equipment more important or the vibe more important?
Equipment. I had to learn it the hard way, but that's how I don't know. Well, yeah, I get in and get out. That's how I feel.
Because there's some people who got all the equipment and quality still be trash because they don't know
You
what
so right now that I think of it, it really is the vibe. I just feel like they need to be equal. I gotta choose. Because I don't want to go in there. It's a good vibe with my song trash, the quality
Facts.
trash, and I don't want to go in there and I feel uncomfortable and I can't do what I gotta do. So
That's real.
I feel like it needs to be 50-50.
Now, when you record, are you a person that like to be in the booth, or are you a person that like to pull the microphone next to the engineer outside the booth?
In the booth.
In the booth.
Yeah.
Because the first person I ever saw record outside the booth, right next to the engineer, was Trap Boy.
Dang, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
he don't go in the booth. It was just like, hey, he had the headphones on. He watching the computer screen. He with the engineer. He rapping. Boom, pop his headphone on. Hey, play that back on the speakers. Listen to
That's
it.
lit.
Pop them boys back on and keep going. He felt like it eliminates the time of going in the booth,
Coming
walking
out,
out, going back in. You know what I'm saying? This was at the time I had a studio. And I'm like, man, I got this nice booth and nobody want to use it. Everybody want to record out in the room now. Okay.
That's smart though. I think that's cool. You get to watch what they doing and stuff, and actually learn for yourself too, like
Yep.
how it works.
Got you.
That's smart.
So with the management, and let's get back to that. So at what point did you feel like management is what you needed? Like, how did you know that now is the time for management?
What's crazy? Really, like when I first started rapping, somebody had already put in my ear, I don't know if you can do it by yourself, And
Gotcha.
I'm like, dang, you're right. But then for a little bit, I did start doing it by myself, and for a little bit, I feel like I didn't need a manager.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe like a few months after I first started rapping, like maybe like my second song, I was like, nah, I need management. Especially
Gotcha.
when I started doing shows. That's when I was like, yeah, because people wanted to play on my top because they knew, one, I'm a female, two, I don't know the business.
Got you.
So, that's
Okay.
how that was.
So like with a manager, because a lot of artists look at managers kind of like labels. Like they expect a manager to spend their money,
Yeah.
break the artist, things of that nature. But kind of, what is your definition, or what is the role that your management play in the name of your management company that you with?
What you think I should?
What do you feel like a manager role is in your life? Like, if you were to define the role that your manager plays, what do they do for you?
I feel like just book me. Just keep me booked. I feel like it's all on the artist. I feel like a manager's gonna do so much. Like if you don't want to be on your stuff, you don't want to be on time, you don't want to go to the studio, you don't want to, do your part. Then like, what can they do? I feel like it's all about you making sure your head in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I feel like all I gotta do is like get me booked, but I gotta make sure I'm doing my part to get booked for people to want me to come.
That's real.
How I feel.
Okay.
Or help me get my name out there, basically.
I know it's kind of all over the place, but I got to pick your mind because you said something interesting. And I believe it was Real Life Street Star interview when they asked you if you could ever date an average guy, and you said no. Majority of the men in the world are average, hard-working people. What's wrong with average?
I don't want to say nothing wrong with average. I feel like their mindset can't be like that. I feel like they gotta think big, like I think big. Let me put it like that. I don't want to just act like, oh, he can't have no regular job or he can't. I need a boss. I need a dude with a boss mentality. That's what I need.
So, okay, dope answer. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. What do you bring to the table for that boss man? I'm getting my Kevin Samuels on right now.
Look at you. I mean, one, I get my own money.
Dudes don't care about that. Next.
What?
Dudes don't care about that. And especially a boss. He don't care about that.
Oh.
That's what women care about.
Okay. I know how to cook. I'm a liar. I don't. I can cook some stuff. What else? I'm bad. Like, no, for real. I feel like I'm not no thought.
Okay.
I feel like niggas want a loyal female. I'm loyal.
Okay. So you bring loyalty.
I'm bringing loyalty. I'm bringing stuff in the bedroom. I'm putting it down. And
that's all.
Why you doing me like that?
Because I'm an average guy. I gotta stand up for the average
Well, what
guy.
you look for and what you think about girlies like?
Because I feel like as a man, as a boss, a man can have all the money in the world, and he is willing to go get a girl out of Waffle House. He don't care about her money. Because a man.
So what he care about?
Because a man feels more like a man when he can provide.
Yeah.
But when a woman start trying to be as equal to a man, start to try to compete with a man to wear the pants, become a problem. That's not attractive to most bosses.
But why?
Because men
we
don't
can't
care
have
about
our own.
You can. I'm just saying, men in general, we are providers. We look at women are as what's the word? Nurturers. They give you that emotional support. They make sure the house is good. They make sure the kids is good.
So a boss to y'all is a maid?
No. A boss to us is a person who know how to run an estate. Because when you at home, you're running an estate. You making sure the bills and stuff is the money coming in, but the bills is good. If you got kids together, they in the best schools. They breakfast and lunch and dinner is made. The things.
So what kind of boss am I if I got my own money? I do everything by myself. What's that?
You probably need a beta male. You need a dude that's gonna be cool with being a stay-at-home dad.
But what about us both getting our own thing, like Jada and the baby? They both bosses.
Yeah, and you see that most of the time those relationships don't work. They end up imploding.
Oh my God. Well, if let me put it like this: if you a nigga out there and you don't want no bitch that got on her own, don't come for me.
Well, that's different. It's cool you have your money.
But you're saying that's not boss. That's not.
No, I'm not saying it's not boss. I'm just saying for a boss dude, most boss dudes don't want a woman, quote unquote, trying to be a. But your generation different. Men raised by their mamas, so they used to a woman doing everything.
Don't get me wrong. I want a nigga pay all my bills, pay for everything for me, but I gotta have my own money too.
That's real. So then let's speak on relationship. Since you brought up a celebrity relationship, Quavo and Saweetie, right? That's who was together. They broke up. And so after breaking up, allegedly, Quavo takes back the Bentley. Can you do that? Is that fair in a relationship? If somebody gives a gift and you break up, you get to take the gift back? Or is there a certain number, like if it costs a certain amount, this amount needs to come back?
I mean, that's his money. If he feel like he need to take the car back, that's him. But me personally, I don't give gifts to take them back. That's what I'm going to say. That's how I feel.
Got you. So even if it's a $200,000, $300,000 gift.
Whew, don't get me wrong, that would hurt me not to go get my car back. But I mean, why give somebody something to take it back? That's how I feel.
Gotcha.
Why spend that much money if you feel like, oh, I'm going to have to get that back from that person? Like, don't go all the way if you want to take something like that from somebody. That's how I feel.
Got you. Hold on one second. Hey, what's up, Joe?
Y'all, he didn't put me on the spot.
Okay, give me 1 second. Are you in the garage or you in the lobby? Okay, come to where it says 33. Actually, see if the security guard will let you up if he's right there at that desk. I'm in the interview right now, but if not, I'll send somebody down to get you. All right, tell him I'm in WeWorks doing the interview. Mogul Media. All right. So, when it comes to music, Nicki Minaj is one of your favorite artists. Who else would be right beneath Nicki? Who's right after Nicki? Megan. Okay, so you like the blend of that lyricism? Because Nicki give you bars, but she give you sexy as hell too. I haven't really heard Megan just spit bars. I kind of just hear great club moment.
What?
I ain't never heard her spit. I ain't never walked away and was like, damn, she.
What?
I don't think I can hear Megan on the record with Eminem. I don't think she can. I never heard her on the record with some real spitters. Like Nicki been on records with real.
She do be bringing it.
Spitters.
So you gotta give Megan a chance.
I mean, I'm not mad at Megan. Right, the club experience, like Megan turned the club up. I'm not mad at that. But being with that said, I know a lot of people always push women like, go lyrical, go lyrical, go lyrical.
Yes.
But lyrical artists for women don't pop unless they like very studdish. Like
yeah,
Young
I definitely
M.A.
witnessed that.
But like you got some dope artists like Rhapsody. I don't know if you listen to her. Snow the Product. It's like a lot of female artists.
Or Amaretta.
There you go. That can spit, but because they're not selling the sex aspect, they get overlooked. How do you feel about that?
I feel like they do suck because I feel like they are hard, and I feel like everybody should, I feel like everybody shouldn't be just looking towards the girls that's showing they ass and, or like me, like I just talk about sex, not just sex, but, that's my main thing I like to talk about. And don't get me wrong, I love the support. I love all that, so I don't want to take that off me.
Right, I got you.
But I understand where they're coming from. They feel like, it's all about rap, it's all about lyrics and stuff too, so why we not getting recognized too? So I do feel like that suck, and, I listen to Amaretta. I like all of them too, but I definitely understand that wave. I feel like that suck.
No, for sure. And so, like, with the music, cause like I'm cool with the twerking and the sex and all that stuff. Like, women should be able to do their thing, express themselves freely. To me, this is the female version of trap rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's still kind of awkward to me now hearing girls talk about Dracos and shooting people. That it's still awkward to me. But with like the when it comes to like the type of music, how I just dropped my question. Give me a second. I'm gonna pick it back up. It's all right. It be just chopped all up, so it be smooth. Damn, I just dropped my whole question.
That's so me.
Did they let her up? No. Is that her? Oh yeah, that's her. Okay. So Nicki Minaj. Damn. Give me a second. Okay. We'll just fast forward. If it come back, it'll come back. But so right now, with the tour, like how far are you going with this tour? Like who are you on tour with anybody? Is this the Big Meesh tour? Is that the name of it? So what cities or what areas of countries, cities, states, countries, whatever, are you gonna be stopping in and doing shows?
I know we had just did a little bit. Right now it's like kind of like a Texas thing, which is lit. But I know I think we probably going to Atlanta soon. Okay. But I think that's for like interviews and stuff though. So I don't know. Just
Texas tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did like 10 dates already.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
So y'all moving.
We've been turning up.
For sure. What is it about the tour life that you like so far? And have you found a thing that you don't like about it?
I actually like the road. It's kind of
Okay.
lit. We had got on the road once and out on a plane. I hate planes. So maybe that's my least favorite. But I really just like rocking out at shows. Like, I love interacting with fans. I love their reactions and stuff like that. So
I got you. I know the talent is there. The music is there. The image is there. The team is there.
Thank you.
You already moving. You already bubbling up. What's left? Like, what do you feel like is the next thing needed to just make it just completely pop?
I just need a hit.
Just the hit.
Just a hit. I got everything else. Is Lord, let it be. Give me a hit soon. That's it.
If you were to do a remix to any of the songs on the project, if you hadn't already, who would you put on that remix?
I want to do a remix to Nasty.
Okay.
And I seen Lil Ronnie comment maybe like some months ago. I'm still looking for that. So
Okay.
I might hit him up soon. So if he ever watch this, I'm coming for you. Because I want him on that remix. I think that would be lit.
And then you get ready to drop your first video off the project as well.
Yeah.
And what song is that?
We're doing Relay tomorrow, and
Okay.
we're doing Handle That next week.
Okay.
And then after that, it's just
And
stay
what,
tuned.
what videographer y'all normally tap in with? Like, is it here? Y'all gonna shoot here? Y'all gonna shoot while on the road?
We're going to shoot here Twine Visuals.
Okay, Twine Visuals.
That's the main videographer.
That's dope. That's dope. I don't think I've heard of Twine, but that's dope.
Yeah, he lit. You're going to be hearing a lot of him, seeing a lot of him. Yeah, he was turning up out here.
Well, I tell you what, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
The music is crazy. The project is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. Keep pushing. Keep putting on for the city, for the folk. Hey, man, and hopefully I don't get unfollowed like Erica Banks did me after she popped. But if you do, I understand. I mean, maybe I'm the good luck charm.
Okay.
Hey, well,
I got you.
But Big Mesh, a.k.a. MESHAUWN, man, appreciate you sitting down with me.
No problem. Thank
And
you
I
for
hope to
having
see you
me.
again soon.
Okay.
Peace.